I totally thought I thought I had the clean version. There was a lot of bad words in there. That's my bad. Oh man, good to see you guys. Hope everybody's having a good night. What is it even? I've lost complete track of time for myself. It is Thursday and it's almost 11 p.m. here. We got a late one going. Good to see you guys. Oh man. Yeah, so my day kind of got away from me. I just figured I really want to go live. And I was thinking about what we should do. Didn't really know, but I saw it. There's this thing. Ryan Upchurch is back at it again, man. He's at it. If you guys didn't know, there was a 16-year-old who went missing. I think it was from Truckee, right? Kiely Rodni, and her car and her body were found in this river reservoir type of deal, and there was no foul play. It's a drowning. Families came out, autopsies have came out, but there's still some people just going crazy with the conspiracy theories, and Ryan Upchurch is one of them. So when I'm looking at people who are calling out Ryan Upchurch, there's a lot of really good ones, and I saw the Glarer. I've heard about him like 2 years ago on other stuff, but apparently he's been going around calling Ryan Upchurch Ryan Cuckchurch, and he's been really giving it to him. So I figure we should probably see what's been going on. That sounds pretty fun and funny. So welcome to D, welcome Kane, welcome DNA King. So good to see you, man. Bridge Burner, good to see you. Welcome, guys. Mental Capacity. Yep, the other day you were rolling on Troll Patrol. I was wondering where you were. Excellent. All right, let's see here. No, I'm going for a new thing this year. Every single person, I'm just going to start throwing wrenches in. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. If you've been in here for a while, I'm just going to give you a wrench, and if you don't want it, you're going to have to hit me with it till I take it away from you or something. I don't know what we're going to do. You might have to ask me a few times. I'm just going to be wrenching like a madman. So before we get into that, let's start with some regular true crime news within the last 24 hours. I kind of like that. I like starting off the live streams kind of chill like that. Let's see. Is that what the Glarer's name is? So the Glarer's name is Will. We call him, his name is Will. Will is on his game with trolling Upchuck. The Upchucker. Oh man. So yeah, I'm looking at, all I did was I typed arrested really quick. I just want to go through some of the stuff that happened in the last 24 hours of true crime, people getting arrested for various crimes. Some of them murders, some of them are just crazy, talking shit at airports, throwing computer monitors at people wearing reindeer antlers. The top one says the arrest of Jorge Masvidal. That's a UFC fighter. I wonder what happened there. But it looks like this is older. March 21st, he got arrested. But this is like, looks like the video, or I don't know. That looks really interesting. I think we might have to look at that after we listen to this. That was like Franco Sinatra, like the Spanish Frank. All right.
Oh, you're a doctor? Yes, sir.
So let's see here. According to the Miami Beach Police Department arrest affidavit on March 21st, 2022, at approximately 10:55 p.m., officers were dispatched to 736 First Street, which is in Miami Beach, for a disturbance. The victim was Colby Covington, and he reported that he had been attacked by Jorge Masvidal. Isn't Colby Covington a fighter too? According to Covington, he had exited Poppy Steak Restaurant when Masvidal ran up on his left side and sucker punched him in the mouth and eye, breaking one of Covington's teeth. Covington stated that Masvidal said, in quotes, "You shouldn't have been talking about my kids." Well, damn, if anyone's going to get their ass kicked, that is the right thing to say after, I guess. Covington observed 3 or 4 other males also approaching him in an aggressive manner during the attack, and he attempted to create distance by pushing one of the males and re-entering the steakhouse. What a good plan. Covington advised that Mastival had been wearing a blue surgical face mask, so he was protecting against the corona, a hoodie and sweatpants, but that he was able to identify Mastival due to their long-standing relationship as former roommates, training partners, and friends. Yeah, I told you, I knew Covington was a fighter for sure. They might have even been in the UFC house together. So they're making it seem like he wore a blue surgical mask, a hoodie, and sweatpants to not get noticed, but that's like a given. I'm pretty sure he was just, a corona. Trying to stay away from that. Covington stated that he had immediately recognized Mastival by his voice and by the upper half of his face, which included his long curly hair, which was sticking out of his hoodie. Covington further stated that his Rolex had been damaged, and the damage was subsequently estimated at $15,000. Wow. Police attempted to contact Mastival and in response received a phone call from his attorney who invoked Mastival's rights. Mastival surrendered himself to the Miami Beach PD, where this brief interview and subsequent transport to jail occurred. Okay, here it is. And this is by Real World Police YouTube channel.
Nobody touched you, beat you up. Not that they would, but
Jorge, Masvidal.
I thought you got a 939 number.
Well, I plan on moving there. Somewhere where there's a lot of jungle and close to the beach. That's what I want. Nowhere near the city.
I'll transport you, right?
It's been a while. It's been a good streak. I promised myself never again, but here I am. Is this just for the transporter vehicles, or our units got the bars now? Thanks, man. Yeah, ain't nobody kicking out no more windows.
You good with the air?
Yes, sir.
Just FYI, it's shift change right now, and they don't work very fast. So we could be here for a minute. They don't move fast for nobody.
You should have told us we could have stopped that Burger King, man. Malky and
What is he? He wanted to stop at Burger King. He wasn't ready for jail. Man, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know. Really, I think it's kind of messed up how Mastival went about it, though. Mastival's had title shots. I don't think he's a former champion, but I know he's had title shots. He's been in the top 10 contenders like so many times. He probably is in the top 10 right now still. What's the matter with him walking up and sucker punching some guy with a lot of other male friends behind you? If Colby Covington was really talking about his kids, that is kind of a reason to get your ass kicked, but sucker punched with a lot of other strong people with you, it just is kind of like getting jumped. It reminds me of getting jumped, especially with the sucker punches. Sucker punches don't feel good, and professional fighters, even if they're in a beef, they shouldn't be sucker punching each other. You know how dangerous it is to get sucker punched by a professional fighter without defend? Just no wonder his teeth were broken. I'm surprised that Mastival's hand and jaws and skulls weren't broken. Anyway, we don't have to watch the rest. What is this? Is this a sequel to yesterday? Guys, yesterday we watched this. This is the woman who threw that computer monitor at Blitzen. It looks like she was arrested following this tirade, and she went before a judge today. Thank God. Oh man, I wonder what they have to say.
Down to the counter chaos caught on camera.
What up,
at
China
Miami International
doll?
Airport. A passenger went on a violent
Who's
tirade
jealous?
at a gate, leaving an employee injured.
That woman faced a judge today. Local 10 crime specialist Bridget Matter is live in West Miami-Dade with
Jeff,
what
good
led
to
up
see you,
the
Jeff, dude.
outburst. Bridget.
So happy to see you. Joni, good to see you,
Well,
Joni.
this was quite the sight for
Johnny, good to see you,
passengers at
Johnny.
Miami International Airport after this woman caused a scene. Police arresting her for battery and destruction. As much as $10,000 in American Airlines equipment was damaged.
Damn. I bet she's getting fined for more than $10,000 then. That's what you get. Don't go throwing computers at people.
The ticket counter tirade gone viral on social media.
Look. Boof.
Side-
Dude, they're liars. They tried to say that she hit her in the shoulder. That was right in the face. Probably the corner of the monitor to the face. Look at her wind up. I know you can't see because of these two people, but she looks like she's about to do the shock put. She's got all of her moment. Look at her shift it and just throw it right into Blitzen's antlers. Boom.
Inside Miami International Airport
Shoulder.
Terminal D,
Yeah, right.
passengers watching as this woman goes on a rampage.
Wow. What did
Every angle
Damn,
captured
she's
on
just
cell
taking a
phone
break.
video as the woman tears gate ticket equipment from an airport counter. At one point, she even chases an American Airlines
no.
employee. Then watch here,
What?
a computer monitor.
We did not see that she chased her too. This is ridiculous.
A computer monitor hurled at one of the ticket
We
agents.
have more footage
She
than
was hit in
yesterday.
the shoulder. Police identified
She says shoulder. She said, why are they lying so much? Saying she was hit in the shoulder. That's bullshit.
agents. She was hit in the shoulder. Police
Yeah, okay.
identified the woman as 25-year-old Camelia McMillie. So what prompted the meltdown? Police say she lost track of her two children, ages 6 and 8, so they missed a connecting flight to New York. She's heard shouting, "Find my children," while tossing equipment. They were eventually found safe, having wandered to a bathroom. American Airlines responded with a statement in part, "Acts of violence against our team members are not tolerated by American Airlines, and we're committed to working closely with law enforcement in their investigation." Millie was arrested and faced a judge Wednesday.
$4,500 your total bond. Good luck to you, ma'am.
$4,500? That's not that bad considering all the damage she caused. How does somebody lose their two kids and then act like that? Why didn't look like she was looking for her kids at all. Oh man. Jeff, Fran, good to see you guys. I already said hello to Jeff. Good to see you again, Jeff. Man Cake, good to see you, Man Cake. Okay, what else do we have here? Suspect arrested after shooting a woman at a Detroit gas station. Good he was arrested. He fled the police and was arrested later in the day. Camarillo man arrested on ghost gun making charges. Making ghost guns. What is that? Is that where you have you heard of that? You can 3D print guns without serial numbers and just make it all crazy. That sounds interesting. 21 seconds.
Simple traffic stop leads to a ghost gun operation in Ventura County. Police pulled over a Camarillo man earlier this month and found a concealed gun in his car. Investigators then searched his home and found a stockpile of pistols, ghost guns, gun parts, and bullets. The man was arrested on a long list of felony charges.
I'd like to know what exactly ghost guns are. Is it just regular guns with this, no serial number, untraceable, or ghost guns, huh? Sounds like Ghostbusters. Get one of those ray guns. Oh, look, we got an exclusive here. Exclusive. A black man arrested for calling a cop racist. Sounds interesting.
Imagine you being arrested because you had an opinion that the cop did not like. That's exactly what happened to a Virginia driver, Mr. Anthony of Spurgeon. Let's go to.
Okay. Sounds a little crazy, right? Weird. You guys hear they can do 3D houses now? I've seen them. They have the computer going around like it's literally printing your foundation in your walls. It's so cool. Indisputable with what's his name? Dr. Rashad Ritchie. Like his mustache.
To the first video. Here it is.
Deputy Sheriff's Office, why didn't you have your seatbelt on, man?
I didn't have my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
My seatbelt when I came to go in.
Nah, when I passed you, you didn't have your seatbelt on, dude.
Yeah, I did have my seatbelt.
No, sir. You got your ID on you? All right, so if I catch you driving again. You know what? If you want to give me chicken nugget, give me chicken. I know if I catch you, extremely petty. I'm not being petty. I'm not being petty. I'm explaining the law. Going tagline at one time. Okay, and that's the Georgia law. See.
I don't know what. So far, if I was a cop and I arrested somebody and they got out of their truck before I even got to them, I would be pretty pissed off already. Like somebody getting out of their truck if I didn't tell them to get out of their truck. Kind of scary with all the shootings that are going on today. Just the fact that he didn't stay in his car would have already had me on edge, probably. Now, I don't even know what really happened. He's calling the officer petty. The officer's saying, no, I'm not petty. I saw you not wearing a seatbelt. I don't really know what's going on here, but I'm just saying, obviously, very kind of, all the undertones are set to make this a very aggressive encounter.
I'm explaining it all to you.
Look, no matter what you say, you guys look for certain people to go ahead and stop.
Okay, so I'm explaining everything to you.
So go ahead.
All right. If I catch you driving again, next time you stop, you will go to jail. Sir? I'm sorry, sir. What was that?
There's not too many black people that drive on Georgia Road. So I'm sure you can pick up one or two when you went in Georgia.
My sheriff's black, and I enjoy him just fine.
So what's the sheriff's black?
I know
people that married to black people and still are racist.
Cutting the roadway.
I don't know. I really don't know, guys. I don't like that. David Clark, good to see you, man. So he's calling the cop racist. The racist said, my sheriff's black. I love my sheriff. He says, I don't care if you like your sheriff and he's black. Everyone could be racist.
Please.
I'm not even in the roadway.
That is considered roadway.
I mean, I would like to see when he gets arrested, though. Like what? Because so far, as a cop, if I was a cop, I would just be like, okay, I would. What? I don't know. I have no idea. No idea at all. No idea what kind of day these guys are having. No idea if he was even wearing a seatbelt. Probably didn't do anything wrong. This whole thing. I don't know.
Please. All right, come on. You want to keep playing this? Come on.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
You don't have to. What do you?
You want to play this game? We'll play it.
We'll play it.
You're under arrest. Driving on suspended license.
You locked me up. Dog obstructing the roadway, as you said.
No, you're under.
Obviously, the charges were dropped. Here's the issue. He has a Virginia driver's license fully intact. He was pulled over by a Georgia cop. This Georgia cop gave him a warning, but then decided to effect an arrest because he did not like the opinion of this black man telling the truth about the fact.
Okay. It's hard enough to. Actually, that's kind of really ridiculous. It's kind of hard to take the context and make your own decision for yourself. And then you have this guy come on here saying that it's the truth. Come on, man. So this is one of those news stations. This is like, I don't even know if I want to listen to the rest. Okay. Telling the truth. Let's look at a couple more and then we'll get on with the glare versus Ryan Upchurch. A man sought for shooting Philadelphia parking authority officer last month arrested. So last month there was a shooting and they caught him today. That's really good. For a shooting to get solved in a month, that sounds kind of rare after the first 48. Man, it's pretty lucky to catch that guy. Let's see. Ooh, robbery suspects being detained by bystanders. That's one of my favorite types of videos.
Florence police crediting Marines for stopping 2 smash-and-grab robbery suspects. Police said the men used hammers to smash display cases inside a jewelry store at the Del Amo Fashion Center last night. As they ran away, several Marines and bystanders held the 2 men until police arrived. The Marines were apparently holding a recruiting event at the mall when the robbery happened. Both suspects were arrested.
That's pretty cool. Couple Marines hanging out, recruiting some boys, and then they just freaking start citizen arresting people. Is that even a citizen arrest if they're in the military? They probably have a weird name for that. A Russian spy was found in Germany? Some of these. Oh, what's this? Afghan women protesting Taliban university ban report being arrested and beaten. Hold on. Protesting Taliban university ban. What do they mean, a Taliban university ban?
سلام خدمت همگی. قسمی که شما می‌بینید امروز طالب بازم.
The women marched near Kabul University in protest against the Taliban's decision to ban female students from higher education. I would do this. What do you mean you're going to ban me from higher education? That's pretty messed up, yo. That's stupid. Why? That's really stupid. The title's pretty stupid too. Afghan women protesting Taliban university ban. It's hard to understand. I like the subtitles instead. The ban was announced by the higher education minister through a letter to universities across the country. Who is the education minister? Man, they need help. One woman who attended a protest in the capital said that Taliban forces used violence to disperse the group. Yeah, sounds bad. She said the girls were beaten and whipped. They had also brought military women with them. Oh, so the military, what does that mean? Whipping the girls. They ran away. Some were arrested. Jesus Christ. So I guess it's not that bad wherever we're at. At least that's not happening wherever we're living. Man, that's crazy. That's kind of messed up. Okay. So let's see what let's get into the topic tonight. Basically wanted to talk about this guy named Ryan Upchurch and how he's just going completely crazy. And I haven't watched any of his newer videos, but I want to check him out. I think we should probably start on something just basically about Kiely Rodni because... Okay, let me share my screen. AWP is the team who found Kiely. And this is kind of what I was talking about on why I don't like them that much. I mean, so they still haven't changed this title. Obviously, they just don't really care. It says, How We Found Kiely Rodni, Murder or Accident. I mean, we know it's an accident, so to keep that up is just really dumb. So the autopsy report took a while after the disappearance and the finding of her body to get released. It was in October, a couple months ago, now that we've known all of this. So I don't know why it's still going on. But let's go ahead and start there and have Miss Christina Randall maybe tell us about this stuff.
Los pavos más jugosos.
Las ensaladas más frescas para tu cena navideña.
Y los arroces más sabrosos.
Before we get into today's video, I do want to let you guys know that this video is for educational purposes only. Please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance and hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. So we have the autopsy and the coroner's report on Kiely Rodni. It was released yesterday on Thursday, October 13th, 2022, and her passing has been ruled an accident. Now we're going to get into it here in this video. I'm going to go over a couple things that I found interesting and catch you guys up if y'all haven't either seen the report yet.
Me too, Sean. She's talking to us. We're her babies. Everybody, we are her babies. Don't worry. It's all good. I see you there, Bridge Burner. I see you looking. It's okay. We're all good. She's just talking about Kiely Rodni. We got it.
Or heard of anything, or even if you have, we're going to go over it today. Some of the things that I think is the most important to me. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you guys really how I feel and some of the questions that I still have and all that good jazz. Before we get into it though, I did want to let you guys know, if you don't already know, hi, my name is Christina. I do have a second channel, which is Casually Christina. I also have a Patreon. My Patreon is for 18 and up. Over there, we talk about more personal story times. We also go live over there, and we have a $2 tier over there where all the true crime stuff that cannot go on to YouTube here because of their terms and policies, that goes over there, along with, like, right now we've been going over some sea theory.
Oh yeah, I totally hear that. Don't want to put that on the tube. A lot of stuff. So let's just fast forward a minute.
I've known for a while now that this was going to be ruled an accident, no matter what, whether it was an accident or not, that this was going to be me out. I don't know why I feel sad about this, because I actually had a gut feeling, and I feel like I've known for a while now that this was going to be ruled an accident, no matter what, whether it was an accident or not. I just knew that that's what was going to come out. And so now that it did happen, I don't know why it still kind of makes me feel sad. I mean, obviously I didn't know Kiely, I don't know her family, but I'm just telling you guys, like, my reaction. And then going through the report, I still have more questions than answers. Now, I want to say before we get into this that according to the professionals, it was an accident. I'm not a professional. I am far from it. I am just chatting with you guys. And no matter how you feel about how this case is now ending, please just be kind. Don't reach out to the family. Don't, argue with anybody about it. Like, it is what it is. We have watched this kind of thing happen with other cases before, and the sting is still there even after it's over with all of them. And just because I had other thoughts doesn't mean I was right. Still doesn't mean I was right. I could, even the feeling that I have, the pit in my stomach I have about this, does not mean I'm right. I'm just an outsider looking in. So keep that in mind too. Now, the first thing about the report is it was deemed an accidental drowning. And we're going to
Okay, accidental drowning, what it was deemed by the autopsy report. Okay. Just pausing, keeping in line, trying to keep the facts.
I'm going to get more into that later, so just stay with me and remember that I told you that. Something else that I found was interesting.
I trust Christina Randall way more than I trust Ryan Upchurch, I'll tell you that much. I've played Christina Randall on this channel, like in my old channel, probably like 10 times. I kind of like her. Covers a lot of cool cases too, same ones that I like.
About this report is that she was indeed fully dressed. There was a ton of rumors going around on the internet that she was not dressed, that her bodysuit was found. And I do believe that the woman that called the cops to say that she saw this bodysuit or whatever, I do believe that her intentions were good. And maybe that's why the cops never came, because they knew that she was fully dressed. But Nevertheless, Kiely Rodni was fully dressed. She had on, her bodysuit and her pants, and she was missing one shoe, but
Okay, so she was wearing everything. She maybe was missing a shoe. Maybe, I don't know, trying to escape or something. Just being underwater. Who knows? Who really knows? Accidental drowning is always shady. I got to say the same thing. People don't accidentally drown that much. You know what was weird is the accidental firing in the Debbie Collier case. We got a lot of those. We got some accidental drowning. We got some accidental firing. Fire setting on yourself. Smoking. No, I don't know, man. ASMR Tingled Pink. Good to see you. I love her channel too. Good to see you. Good to see you.
she was fully dressed. Another thing that I found was interesting is in the report, it said that there was no injuries to her head or really her body. So that kind of eliminates the notion or the thought that she was in a fight there. I know that there was a ton of rumors that she had possibly gotten into a fight there with maybe some of the girls that we seen or even some of the people there at the party, because some of the kids that were at the party did say that they were having friendly fights. And I know
that she knows a lot more about the... I'm happy she's up to date on all those rumors because I had no idea. Well, let's see. There is no apparent external head trauma. The scalp hair is almost completely slouched due to decomposition and consists of wavy blonde hair up to 22 inches maximum length. I'm not going to read all this, but obviously, yeah, they're saying the teeth are natural and good condition. There's no palpable nasal fracture. They're just... Looks like there was no head trauma. All right.
There, I know that there was a ton of rumors that she had possibly gotten into a fight there with maybe some of the girls that we seen or even some of the people there at the party, because some of the kids that were at the party did say that they were having friendly fights. And I know a lot of y'all don't understand that. I do. We did that in our neighborhoods. So there were people that were thinking that maybe Kiely got jumped or beat up. But according to this report, she didn't. Something else that we already knew, but it's just annoying to see on paper, was that the car had been flipped underwater and then pulled out on the wheels when, other professionals or people that do this on a regular basis say that the best thing to do would be, to close up all the windows, put plastic over them or whatever to keep them protected. That way, when you pull the vehicle out, nothing comes out of them. And then also we heard AWP say that they never flipped the vehicles over to pull them out, but nevertheless, they flipped the vehicle over in the water. And we all know a lot of the stuff came flying out the windows. Now,
that just sounds completely out of control. I've never heard that. I didn't know that. Pretty much my research and the show's live streams that I've done, the vehicle was found upside down. And experts and people have said that's kind of normal for how, if a car goes in sometimes with the river and the current and the filling and the, what do you call it? Not shoreline, but the, forget what I'm trying to talk about. It's normal to end up upside down. I have no idea about the car flipping and stuff coming out of the windows. That sounds kind of gross. And it honestly sounds like, that sounds really bad for a crime scene. So if AWP, the YouTubers, if they found her, why did they pull her out? I mean, it is a good question. Why didn't the authorities, law enforcement, the search and rescue do that instead? But if they're trained and they did it, it's done and over with. That is really beside the point. Just something I didn't know at all.
In the toxicology report, which I thought that they were not going to release this. I'm really glad that they did. And I do wonder why this was all released, because there was a lot of chatter about the family not wanting it released and Kiely being a minor, or maybe it was just released regardless and they don't have a choice. I don't know. Y'all let me know down below why y'all think it was released. But the toxicology report showed that she was positive for nicotine, caffeine, and Delta-9 THC, which is basically weed, marijuana. In addition,
does it usually say that? Does it always say Delta-9? That sounds like chronic or something. That sounds like a strain. No, it just really, in other words, it's just weed. That's it. Huh. ethanol, nicotine, caffeine. I don't know what cotinine is. I don't know what that is, but obviously that means alcohol, cigarettes, energy drink or coffee or something, caffeine. Some alcohols even have, energy mixed with them. I don't know what cotinine is, whatever the cotinine, whatever that is. Oh my, this is kind of ridiculous. Her laptop and some other personal belongings came out of the windows and were found by YouTubers days later. That's crazy. That is crazy. Seriously.
Positive for nicotine, caffeine, and delta-9 THC, which is basically weed, marijuana. In addition, tissue samples showed that she had ethanol in her system, which can be translated to alcohol. Now, the number that they showed in the toxicology report could translate to a blood alcohol level of a 0.08 or 0.088 or something like that. Here in the United States, the legal alcohol limit to drive is 0.08. So this right here is something that is confusing me. And mind you guys go do your own research, form your own opinion. I ain't no specialist or anything, okay? This is just from my research, and we all know how I am, okay? When the body breaks down, it produces a chemical that can kind of show as ethanol. So that would tell us, the way that I'm understanding it, is that she was not drunk. If she was in that water for 2 weeks, and her blood alcohol level after being pulled out was just at the legal limit with what the body does and produces that substance, she wasn't drunk. Now, she may have been high out of her mind. And that would bring me back, if this is all accurate, that would bring me back to one of the friends doing the interview with the news reporters and saying that there were other kids there that were kind of like pressuring her and maybe other people there to do these like bong hits where they were just like smoking a lot. But it
I don't know. Joni, that immediately makes everyone jealous. Oh my gosh, Krispy Kreme donuts? Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, that sounds delicious. So if the legal legal limit to drive is like 0.008, and I'm just paraphrasing, and that's how Kiely was found. I don't know. I was thinking the other way around, because I've heard the same exact thing that Christina Randall's talking about. When you die and you're decomposing, there is chemicals in your body that produce that ethanol thing. So it produces, so it looks like there's more alcohol in your system than there really is after you die. But I'm also thinking about how alcohol leaves, it'll like exit through your pores. And it wasn't just like the day after, or a couple days. She was underwater for a really long time. I don't know how much of that to even take. I don't know. Going with what she's saying in her theory, if Kiely was at the legal limit or even less than that, knowing the post-mortem stuff that, body and science and chemicals do to produce alcohol, that doesn't look too good. Tell you that. Hey, Fight for Justice. Good to see you. Good to see you. Joni's ready for a timeout with that one. Warm and glazed. Man.
It does not look like she was drunk at all. I did watch a video that a woman did driving on those roads, and they do look kind of hard to see in the dark. I know AWP said that there was a huge difference, and maybe for somebody like AWP or somebody like Kiely who lives in that area, they know the roads really well. But it looks like they really need some streetlights out there. If you can drive into the water that easy and it is pitch black dark out there, you guys. I mean, you can only see as far as your headlights will shine in front of you. And those roads are so rocky, but it just doesn't make sense. All right, let's get through this, and so I can tell y'all my opinion. Spoiler alert. Now, when it came to the lungs, and this is the part that has me and a lot of people confused, one of the parts. It does not say that she had water in the lungs, but this has been ruled an accidental drowning. Now, I did read something online that says if they can't come up with any other conclusion, then they just go, then that makes the most sense. But why wasn't there water in her lungs? Wouldn't she have gasped for that last breath? Unless I'm reading it wrong, you guys let me know down below. But the lungs part of her autopsy had one of the least amount of details in it. And you would think that would be something that we would really be looking at if she drowned. So it's so weird. The autopsy also showed that she was not pregnant. Now, that was also a rumor that was going around online. She was not pregnant.
And
she was actually on her menstrual when she passed, and the water in the lungs. But this has been
Hold on.
ruled. Also, it just doesn't make sense. All right, let's get through this, and so I can tell y'all my opinion. Spoiler alert. Now, when it came to the lungs, and this is the part that has me and a lot of people confused, one of the parts. It does not say that she had water in the lungs, but
what do you guys think this makes sense? For there to not be water in the lungs? Well, first, you would have to read all this and kind of translate it into regular human language, because maybe they do say something in here that would make sense to that. There's no apparent airway obstruction. The pulmonary arteries appear normally developed and patent throughout. DNA says it could be dry drowning. Well, so the cause of death is listed as accidental drowning. They don't say that there's not water in the lungs. They just don't say that there is. And maybe that's not normal for maybe they only see, this says, you see how they have the semicolon after respiratory system. Maybe in the lung section of the autopsy, they had more like bullet points or other words with these semicolons in front of it, like more paragraphs on different types of things. I don't know. I have no idea. Not a doctor. It sounds kind of crazy though. All right.
that doesn't make any sense. Now, I do want to say with Sammy, I don't necessarily know if she had anything foul to do with this. She could just be a person that was trying to put herself in the spotlight and make herself known. And so she was just saying all of these things and coming up with these stories in order to, I don't want to say who I compare her to, but she really reminds me of somebody else that we've talked about in the past.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Christina didn't. She didn't. Who do you think she was talking about? She had to have been talking about somebody else who, like, is a big mouth in other cases. I got to know. That kind of sucks, though. Was she 18 or is Sammy 16? If she's 18, it's okay, whatever.
Asked, I don't know her, but I'm just like the way that she carried herself in this situation. But she said she was supposed to ride home with her, but that she was drunk. And she figured she would either get a ride or stay the night there. This report shows she was not drunk. She wasn't. I mean, the body naturally produces that ethanol when it's decomposing. Even if she did have alcohol in her system, when you add on that ethanol and it just barely went over the legal limit to even drive, she wasn't drunk, which is crazy when you think about it. Because all of us had thought, well, if she did drive in there, she was probably drunk. She wasn't drunk. And this is why I say I have more questions.
I don't think that we can say she wasn't drunk. I don't think that we can do that. I don't think that we can say there's not water in the lungs either. I don't think we can do that. I think there wasn't enough in that autopsy report to really get that. Also, is it possible that when you're underwater for that long, like the entirety of your insides become like waterlogged, and that's just normal for being in the water that long, and that's just a reason Why they didn't add that in the autopsy? Because everything was full of water? I don't know. I'm just thinking of some weird stuff. And then also the blood alcohol content being 0.08. We don't know what her tolerance was. If that's the legal limit to drive, who's to say that wasn't enough to get her drunk? I mean, she's small. I don't know. Size doesn't matter, though, when you go by blood alcohol content, because it's relative to how big she is. That doesn't make sense. But I guess tolerance did make kind of, you know, you have to know what a tolerance somebody has. A normal human lung weighs around 1,000 grams. Okay, and what was the specs over here that we saw? This says that the right lung weighs 100 and the left lung weighs 110. So that's about half. Whoa, that's way less than half. Ugh! There's a cockroach in the fridge? No, you tell Mommy, go kill it. Go. Don't tell me that. Come on. What are you guys doing to me? Oh my goodness. So, about the lungs. It's just small? Okay, I'll go kill it. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go kill this cockroach.
But this has been ruled an accidental drowning. Now, I did read something online that says if they can't come up with any other conclusion, then they just go, you know, then that makes the most sense. But why wasn't there water in her lungs? Wouldn't she have gasped for that last breath? Unless I'm reading it wrong, you guys let me know down below. But the lungs part of her autopsy had one of the least amount of details in it. And you would think that would be something that we would really be looking at if she drowned. So it's so weird. The autopsy also showed that she was not pregnant. Now, that was also a rumor that was going around online.
All right, I got him. Got the cockroach, don't worry. Cockroach killer up in here. Is that a thing? What do you guys think? If a normal lung is 1,000 grams and hers was a combined total of what, 230 grams? Does that mean anything? I have no idea. If you're confused on numbers, that's all good. I'm confused too. I just had to send a cockroach home. Feel bad. Okay. Skip it forward a little bit more. We'll catch the end of this, see her summary / conclusion, and then we'll get out of here.
I thought, well, if she did drive in there, she was probably drunk. She wasn't drunk. And this is why I say I have more questions than answers at this point. Like, how could they deem this a drowning with no water in the lungs? You know, how could people say that she got drunk and drove when she didn't have a drunk amount of alcohol in her system? I wasn't there though. I don't know. She could have very well just drove in that water all by herself. That's what that video shows. The last video that we did, it shows a car driving into the water at the exact same time. There are people online.
Ooh. Oh, wait. There it is. It's way up there in the left top. Credit Gray Hughes Investigates. There we go. This clip has been edited by the original creator to appear brighter. Excellent. Oh, man. I don't know. That might... How do you guys think this one made... Let's see if Gray's in there. I doubt that Gray's in here. I totally bet that Gray's like, get the hell out of here. No, he got credit up there. There it is. Right there.
Including one of my friends who believes that that video is not real. But then there's a lot of people that do believe that it is real.
Who's her friend? Ryan Upchurch? Is that who she's referring to? Does Ryan Upchurch think that video is fake? Oh, man, I can't wait till we get into Ryan Upchurch.
So those things do line up to it being her car drove in there. But then again, you have the question, was she alone? What happened? It's just, it's all so confusing. And I think that the lack of trust in the investigators there is what makes this even worse. So there it is, you guys. It was deemed and ruled an accidental drowning. sad. At the end of the day, though, I do hope that her soul is in heaven. I hope that she is at peace. And I hope that anybody that cares about her is able to move on as well. But unless there's something groundbreaking on this case after this, I guess that will be it for the Kiely Rodni case. And we'll be on to the next one. I love you guys.
I
hope you guys are having a great day. And I will see y'all in the next video.
We'll see you soon.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Okay. We're there. Now we're going to go ahead and see what we got. I'm going to drop that link, though. This is the link to Christina's video. If you guys want to catch it, save it for later or whatever. There it is. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see. So all I did was I went on YouTube and I typed in The Glarer and Upchurch. So like I said, if you guys are just showing up, The Glarer is a YouTube creator who spent a lot of his time debunking, making fun of Ryan, you know, typical stuff that I would do to like somebody like Crazy Joe from Delphi. So if anybody were to do a video about Crazy Joe, I hope I would be involved. I'm like his arch rival. So this is the arch nemesis of Ryan Upchurch, and we're going to check it out. I don't know exactly where we're going to start here. I think it'd be better maybe to see what videos have not been deleted by Ryan Upchurch and see what he used to think about Kiely. Let's just see what's been going on here. So this is the video we're going to eventually watch, as well as this one. So The Glarer and Ryan are live, and they're talking, debating. I don't really know. I skimmed through it. And then here you have a video saying Kiely Rodni, only logic. And I think that might be that guy named Ronnie, who we talked about before, and I just can't even handle myself right now. But there's been more just the whole time. Nick, the not driving a tow truck driver. So they don't even think that there was a tow truck driver whose name was Nick, and he doesn't exist either, I guess. And throughout this whole time, he's just, you know, releasing new singles and songs. What a crazy bastard. At least my red marks are over here so I can see what we've watched. Okay, zero proof of the Kiely Rodni situation being real. Something that, you know, 230,000 people have seen, and, you know, just leave it up. People can come and watch it. All of the Simpson fans. Crazy. These people will be investigated over Kiely's car, which is who he was talking about, I guess, today. That guy named Ronnie. Here he's calling this lady Herp Bump. Literally calling her Herpy Bump. Saying that she's caught in a lie involving Kiely Rodni. She's protecting Kiely. These people are crazy. Exactly what I think happened to Kiely. Okay, let's see.
Do I probably look like shit right now?
Yes.
Yes. But ever since I seen Kiely Rodni's mom crying on the news, I have laid down in bed every night thinking about this mom going to bed, crying, wondering where her daughter is. And it seems some people think this is a big fucking joke. And a few of them, I'm staying on their ass for a reason. I'm seeing these true crime investigator people who are like, we're looking for Kiely. And they get on their fucking YouTube channel and don't talk about her at all or try to find out anything at all. They're doing it for views, man. They're doing it for money. They don't give a fuck.
He doesn't really look people in the eye that much when he's bullshitting. Left to right, up and down, left to right, up and down. What? Like, what is... Okay, let's fast forward it. Like, this guy is...
Significance. If you cannot understand that, I can't help you. Your IQ is too low to, I mean, I guess just regular think. I was going to say critical think, but regular think.
I don't know. That's the face of a high IQ. Man, have you guys ever noticed that the people who have conspiracies are the ones who blame other people of not being able to think right? Like in his last video, he says, Kiely Rodni, the only logic. Like, oh yeah, use logic, use facts, use your IQ and your reasonable, critical thinking. Why do conspiracy theorists do this? Why don't they just admit it? Admit it, man.
The Ronnie guy on Ikmel's show, the first time, said his cousins were there. He talked on the phone to Ikmel like he was actually there. Then what does the Ronnie character do after he gets off Ikmel's show? He goes to the place where everyone is searching for the little girl. Where are your cousins that were at the party? Why are they not with you to go search for the little girl? Why does the Ronnie guy keep calling in the show to the Ikmel guy and not the cousins? At this point, I was like, okay, well, Ikmel.
So easy. I mean, Christina just said it about Sammy. Everybody does it in every case. People want to try to help and people just want to be involved. People just literally call in everywhere. It's kind of interesting to them, kind of fascinating. It's easy to see that. This is just weird, just totally weird. So luckily he does his videos like a 13-year-old doing a Vine, so you don't need to follow. He just pauses and picks up randomly.
Do you realize that the guy on Ikmel's channel is saying that his cousins followed this Kiely girl around and seen everything she was doing, being belligerently drunk and all this other crazy shit? But he wasn't there. His cousins were. Where are his cousins that seen all this? We haven't heard from them or anything whatsoever. Are they even real? Do they exist? That's a very, very key factor. Not only that, remember the lady from yesterday on the podcast that we were on talking about the situation? The lady with the bump on her lip and the blonde purple hair or whatever? Why is another person that is friends with Ikmel taking up for the random Ronnie guy? There is a 16-year-old underage girl missing.
I think everybody normally takes up for a random Ronnie guy. Any kind of random guy or random girl that gets just thrown into a case and blamed for stuff. He just admitted that took the words out of my mouth. He's nothing but a random Ronnie guy. That's why people defend him. He's not a killer, Kiely killer, Ronnie person. He's a random Ronnie guy. Okay. Let's back it up. It just gets crazier and crazier from there on out. And like you saw, there's just a lot. Let's look for this one. Here we go. Slowly losing it.
Man, I'm glad that I'm me, you know? Look at all these illiterate, stupid motherfuckers all over the internet with their true crime channel. You hear that? Their true crime channel. You couldn't investigate the gate of an investor's house. Y'all like those dumbass puppies, you know? The ones that run around with their tongue hanging out of their mouth cross-eyed.
Wait a second. Let's get that paused real quick.
Ass puppies,
that was good enough.
You know? The ones that run around with their tongue hanging out of their mouth.
Yeah, is he the one who's talking about IQ and logic over here? Just look at that. Oh, man. Crazy.
Mouth cross-eyed.
Ew.
You know, the puppy's cute, but it's still fucking stupid, you know? The government is watching this right now, and they're probably scared. Not scared of anything bad. They're probably scared on how unintelligent society is. I mean, look at y'all and y'all's conspiracy theories and all this shit. And you can tell that a lot of these true crime.
This is the first minute of straight projection. Calling everyone, saying they have their little true crime channels and they're conspiracy theorists. I think he's talking about himself. I'm pretty sure the first part of this video, he's talking about himself in fourth person, which I didn't think was possible.
YouTubers, they've never thought for themselves in their entire life. The glarer, That dude's never completed anything. I mean, look at him. He's in his basement wishing he was a Hardy Boy. Tony
Ooh.
Dodge. Dude's fucking clueless.
Talking about our
He's never been in a fight. He's never been in no drama. He's probably never been arrested. Nothing. He's vanilla. Cinema Shogun. Hell, I'm not even going to say nothing about that dude. It is what it is. Let's let him live in his own little world. He loves Britney Spears and playing with action figures. Let's let him just keep thinking the world's all gumdrops and cotton candy. I'm cool with that. We're now living in a society.
Oh, man. Wait, where are you at? Church keeps it 100? What do you mean? Who's Chris Moyer? How about Christopher? I like Christopher better than Chris. How did you guys pop up at the same time? Are you guys playing with me? Oh, man. Dude, no, I promise I won't make fun of you or anything. Chris Moyer, please click the link and please call in and tell me about Mr. Upchurch. I would love to hear about how he's keeping everything 100 and he's like so genuine and doing. See, I won't attack you. Please call in. I want to hear your voice, man. I want to hear your lovely voice tell us about this.
Where it is okay to be stupid. I don't think it's ever okay to be stupid because stupid things might happen. And to fix those stupid situations, it needs people who, aren't stupid.
What? I don't know. Chris, you got to call in, man. You got to explain what your cult leader is doing over here. I think he's talking about you.
Stupid because stupid things might happen. And to fix those stupid situations.
He's pretty much telling you that it's okay to be stupid. Like it's fine. You don't got to worry about it, in other words. I'm going to skip it to the more important stuff.
And you got me. Got me? What do you mean you got me? You're not bothering me. If you were bothering me, do you think I would go in depth for 2 weeks and make all these videos of different angles of scenarios of what possibly could have happened? Yeah, that's to figure out what happened. And look, I know why. And look, those of you that are mad that have true crime channels, I'd be mad too if I've been having a true crime channel for 5 years straight every day of my life. And a damn musician just walks in, smoking a joint, drinking chocolate milk, and does more work than y'all in 2 weeks than you've done the entire time you've had your channel.
Oh, man.
It probably makes you not even want to do it anymore. And if I was y'all, I would quit doing true crime. I mean, how embarrassing. Your job is you get paid.
Man. Do you think that this is his, before he got famous, he was this, I think this is something that you have to be famous before you get to this level of, I don't know what you would call it. Probably just regular old stupidity. I don't know. He's in denial, guys. He's in denial. He's in denial.
Not solve murders. Damn. I mean, there's people that go to school to be private investigators who do all this stuff to build these skills in their head to be private investigators. And they get paid less than some fucking asshole YouTuber who sits on here and just points everyone in the wrong direction. That's fucked. And listen, don't even say, oh, well, we're just reacting.
Wait a second. So, Chris, does Ryan Upchurch think that the video of Kiely's car going into the water is fake? Wait, does he still think that Kiely is a made-up fake person that never existed and never died and her family was crisis act? Isn't that what he was on the record as saying a couple times before? Because to me, it sounds like the opposite. Like he absolutely does not know what he's talking about type of thing. I don't know. Seldom. I like that one. That's pretty interesting. No, my son bit stupid and sounds sort of like a clown after a 4-day bender. Oh, yeah. That's all that is. You know, it might just be all down to that black paint and that, all the black paint just makes you a little depressed and constipated, I guess. I don't know. I think it's more of a ego mania. It's like psychosis, pretty much.
Acting. No. Reactors react to movies and reactors react to songs. Do you see the chain of money going down the line? That is a service. A reactor who reacts to a song is making money off YouTube, and he's also promoting the artist he's talking about to make them make money. You see how that helps people? Helps put money in pockets that's supposed to be in pockets? Yeah, true crime people who don't know shit, they just yell a bunch of stuff and conspiracies and point at other people and go, look, they're on drugs. They don't know nothing. Your job is to be dumb for a living. Let's just call it what it is. Then you got the ones who actually do care and are actually trying to figure out something. Those are the ones you need to follow. That is Plunder. You can figure out shit by watching her stuff because she only puts factual stuff on there.
Plunder only puts factual stuff on there. Okay. That's a lie. That's these people, man. Plunder is like the opposite of facts.
Zav Girl, I sit here and watched her the other night for a freaking hour in the same.
So did I, and then I scratched my ears out.
Obviously disagree on who drove the car. It's fine that we disagree, but us both being open-minded and able to communicate and talk about the situation to come to a conclusion, that's what solves stuff. Do you see me going, Zav, she's freaking wrong. Da, 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 da. No. Do you see her going, well, I mean, fucking, he must be on drugs. No, because she knows if you want to find the truth about something, you have to look at it at different aspects. You can't be biased to the situation. Another person that I like watching lately is Behind the Wall.
Behind the Wall? Which one? There's like 3 Behind the Walls, and they're all really bad. These guys are just out of control. Explicit Entertainment, man. It's so good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Happy holidays, man. Happy holidays to you, too. Pretty excited. In about 8 days, on the 30th, I am starting my video games back again. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm glad you refound me too, AK, dude. I was wondering where you went. Happy to see you, dude. Let's see where we're at here. I want to see the part where he talks about Xana and her dog, but this might even be a later video. He did too many of them. Wow. Yeah, we'll just keep playing it. I don't care.
She sometimes says, I don't really agree with Upchurch, but I'm going to keep that an open mind and see what this leads to.
GoFundMe thing I think was weird at first till I think it got broke down a little bit better, but I'm still not sure. But I think it's interesting that it came out after he put it on his video. I'm just going to say that technically it wasn't a reward fund.
These are the people.
What? These are the people that we need to listen to? Is that what you're saying?
GoFundMe thing I think was weird at first till I think it got broke down a little bit better, but I'm still not sure. But I think it's interesting that it came out after he put it on his video. I'm just going to say that technically it wasn't a reward fund.
These are the people I want to watch.
Yikes.
Because I can find out more stuff that I maybe wouldn't have thought about watching these people. I can't learn nothing from the ones in the beginning that I talked about.
Seldom, you're so right. I'm excited. You know, those little kids broke my spirit last time they destroyed my hut. You're right. I was playing my video games last time, man. Tell you, they're deranged. They're deranged. They know, they follow my every move, and they wasted my hut when I was offline. Little bastards.
What are they going to ever do? You think what are they going to go down for? Oh man, that glarer. That fucking Hiroshima Ninja, or whatever the fuck his name is. You're going to have this channel the whole time and never figure out anything. Do you want like a round of applause at the end? What do you want? You're not doing nothing. Anyway, moving on with the video. There's 2 things.
Yeah. Yeah, I was totally a sad man. You're totally right. Seldom. I think the problem was that when I was playing my video games before, I didn't do my work on YouTube and I didn't really have a social circle. I'm like so excited this time because I can split and balance, and I'm going to try to, get everything, I don't know, like a new year type of thing, like a new schedule, try to stay more balanced. I'd be so excited for that. Yeah, kids be savage, man. God, I feel like some of them are 55 in their mom's basement still, but they're savage too. None of it, they're worse. They don't like me for sure. My bases are too strong. My dinosaurs are too strong too.
Things I want to say. One, even criminals report crimes. And also, sometimes when you question something and there is no answer, the answer is there's no answer. Sometimes the victim looks so much like a victim, and everyone is claiming that this is a victim, that the people looking for who hurt the victim are going on a wild goose chase without looking at the victim. So with that being said, everyone telling me I should be ashamed of myself. How dare you say that, oh, this is faked? Show me that it's real. Show me proof of Kiely Rodni. Show me proof of Sammy Smith. Show me proof of Mag. Show me proof of those people.
This is where we're at.
Proof of Sammy Smith. Show me proof of Mag. Show me proof of those people. Show me proof of Ronnie. Much like a victim, and everyone is claiming that this is a victim.
So crazy.
That the people looking for who hurt the victim are going on a wild goose chase without looking at the victim. So with that being said, everyone telling me I should be ashamed of myself. How dare you say that, oh, this is faked? Show me that it's real. Show me proof of Kiely Rodni.
So you guys remember like the first hour, I guess, we went over Kiely Rodni's autopsy, an autopsy that happened because she was a real person. She died. Yeah, that was proof of Kiely Rod. There was always been proof of Kiely. So I don't know why Ryan thinks that people need to show proof of her. He's about half special. He does got some stuff on his chin too. I seen that. What's going on there? I guess I missed the guy handing out pills because I'm totally lost tonight. It's okay, Mental. Stop by my house. We'll play like magical chairs, magical pills. Just take some. Maybe they might be vitamins. Maybe they might be something. I don't know what I'm talking about. No matter what way you cut it, Ryan Upchurch is a total douchebag. That's the main point here tonight. So as he's talking shit about the glarer and saying that there's no proof of Kiely Rodni and all of her friends and the video footage is fake. Oh man, we got to see what happened. So let's see here. Give me a minute. We're going to go ahead and watch. They're going to show down, man. They're in a showdown. I had to skip it a lot because I think the glare had like bad internet connection. But I want to see what these guys are talking about. They finally meet each other. When did this happen anyway? Was this 3 days ago or 4 days ago? Huh. Oh, look at Ryan Upchurch. He pinned his own comment. This guy needs a girlfriend. Glare, I bet he has a girlfriend. He looks like a girlfriend kind of guy. Okay. Let's rewind it.
Your audio's turned off.
All right. Can you hear me now?
There we go.
All right. I don't know why my internet signal just went weak. No idea, but it should be okay soon. So I'll probably freeze up a little bit, but I apologize for that.
Oh, you're all good.
Not the Murph. That is absolutely a fact. And I got a CND through
email the same as him, and my response was the same. I wiped my ass with it. So Ryan, what's up, buddy?
How's your night going?
It's going pretty well, man. Just got a little lot better thanks to you. How are you?
Good.
Well, is there anything to address?
What do you guys think that they both think that they're alpha males? Do you think that this is like the meeting of two supposed alphas, and then we just kind of slowly figure out who's the beta cuck? Because it seems like I'm just going by voices. It sucks because the Glare has his video connection problem, because you really got to get everything through to take that position. I don't know. I'm interested. I seriously didn't watch any of this. Ryan he's staring at the ground again, and he's talking. He looks defeated already.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Glitching out.
Yo, yeah, I got a weak signal, man. Give me 1 second. Let my signal come through, man. That's my fault, not yours.
I think it's good now. Your audio's turned off.
All right, can you hear me now?
There we go.
All right. I don't know why my internet signal just went weak. No idea, but it should be okay soon. So
Little Wi-Fi action. Huh. Yeah, I heard about the Glare like a long time ago, and I swear I think it was in the Summer Wells community. Like, I had kind of a little problem with him, but I seen him in Greyhugh's chat a few months ago, and I've seen a lot of his stuff going against Ryan Upchurch, so I kind of like him now. I don't know. Joni, pretty sure that the Glare has a DV charge in his background. I know that's pretty sad. Truth, I mean, I have one too. Not much we can do about the past. I guess if some people, a few tiny percentage can probably change, but that's obvious. Yeah, it's a red flag anywhere. I totally get you. Have I ever watched SpongeBob cartoons? No. I like SpongeBob a little bit.
So I'll probably freeze up a little bit, but I apologize for that.
Oh, you're all good.
So, yeah, I did you catch the beginning of my stream where I addressed the video that you made earlier today?
No, I just got home.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy to go over it with you directly, actually.
Oh, you can do whatever you want, bro. It's your channel. I'm just here.
Yeah,
bro.
right on. I want to start off by saying that I don't have anything personal against you. I think that there's things that you should probably address because we're fundamentally disagreeing on this case that people were talking about, but nobody's really talking about anymore.
You cut out again. What'd you say?
Yeah. I said that there are things about this case that we clearly fundamentally disagree on. But hopefully we can kind of, clear that up. But
what is that?
So I like how this is starting right now. The Glare is giving him respect, which I don't know if he deserves it, but I think it's very cool that Ryan is able to stand up there and have a conversation with. They're willing to have a conversation with each other, but I wonder where this is gonna go. So literally, Glare said, "I don't have anything personal against you, but we fundamentally, definitely, we disagree on this whole thing that's going on." And Ryan just simply said, "Well, what's wrong?" So I guess the Glare is going to have to tell us what exactly we don't agree with Ryan about.
Well, first of all, the video that you made, you said that the footage of Kiely's car going in the water was altered.
Right.
Okay. In earlier in the live stream, I actually explained why that was. That was there's a creator, a very cool true crime creator called Gray Hughes Investigates, and he's the.
Did this happen? Did Ryan? Oh, Ryan said that the video was altered and it was just Gray making it so you can see what was going on. I would really like to hear where this goes. That's cool.
One who actually, and I don't like to use the word altered. I would prefer to use the term enhanced.
Enhanced.
Because you said
Digital DNA.
Where's the real video though?
It's out there, but it's at night, you know, so you can't see it because there's no lights, right? But it's out there.
Where is it? Can you show me?
I could try to look for it. Let me try to look for it.
Are they going to pull up and discuss the Gray Hughes video? That would be that's pretty cool. Pretty funny. I wonder if he pulls up the right one. Oh, man.
Let's see. No, not that. And footage. All right. So how long is that video? Hold on.
Yeah, it looks a little.
What Gray does here,
Okay.
I think let me see if he explains in the. Yeah, it says so right here in the description. So, I don't know if you could see that, but
wow, he actually pulled it up.
He says that he used an overlay from earlier in the day so you could see where the car went in.
Can you just get a real one though?
Actually, yeah, he's got the sources. So let me click on.
Can you just get a real one though? Come on, Ryan.
Sources here, real quick.
In the mindset of thinking everything is fake is just so.
Because he posted the sources.
So
in the
crazy.
Description. That's not it. Hold on. No, that's not it. No. Let me just try to keep searching for it. Okay, so here's day and night resolution. But that's not it either.
I really got to give props for the glare to trying to give Ryan what he wants, which is really possible. Ryan wants to see the real one and the sources, and probably wants to know. He wants to see the night one and the overlay, make sure they're not fake. I don't really know, but it goes down to what he's saying. He's saying that it's fake. He keeps saying, "Show me a real one." I want to hear him say that's fake, and then I want to hear the glare say, "Dude, that is not fake." Okay. And then that's all I want him to say, and I want to see what Ryan says. Ryan, that video is not fake. And then I want to hear what he says. Show me a real one then. Okay, it's never ending with this.
Okay, here we go. I think I got it.
Hey everyone. So if you follow the Kiely Rodni case, you've probably seen this footage that's been released by a channel, I believe it's Conspiracy. I am using Gray Hughes.
See,
a little
everybody's
snippet of his live discussion about it. So I'm going
well,
to.
and if you can understand, the reason why people keep using that is because he did the overlay of the daytime footage over the nighttime footage.
He's got to post the real one, though. If there's not a real one, it doesn't matter.
No, there is a real one. I just have to find it.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense, really. And then saying that it's not a real, that's just so stupid. You can use an overlay from any day of the week to lay over that. That it doesn't matter about that. And then the nighttime, her car going in, you know that's real, Ryan. It's everywhere. What kind of an argument is that? Like when people are debating and it's like a false negative. What do you call? What am I trying to think of where it's impossible to be proven wrong, impossible to be proven right. It's just one of those arguments where you can't even prove one side. He's acting like a 15-year-old, just like, no, it's fake. Show me a real one.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Bullshit with you and Zanime and God, there's so much bullshit on here. Bullshit with you and Zanime and okay, here we go. I think I got it.
That was nice. That was a little passive aggressive kind of jab at him.
I don't hate. Okay, there's the nighttime footage.
He's got it.
Don't ever see anything else.
Okay, Ryan, you've seen the real one. And then the overlay really does not matter at all, like not even a little bit, because it's just the same camera view and angle.
Go that way.
In the daytime.
That's black and white.
Well, right.
What do you mean it's black?
It's nighttime.
No. That's black and white.
It's pitch black. Nothing else is out there.
The reason being, though, Ryan, I would assume that the reason why it's black and white is because it's.
What an idiot. It's black and white, so it's fake.
Infrared, so that you can kind of see at night, more or less. Because otherwise you wouldn't see anything except lights from the cars. You wouldn't be able to see any of the terrain or any of the
I get what he's trying to say.
Coming here.
Okay, so wait a second. Travel Cotto, thank you. My footage is taken from the site. I did a night drive and did a side-by-side comparison.
How
and I appreciate
a side-by-side comparison of the fire tower. Did she climb the fire tower?
I think what she means is that she did a side-by-side comparison with that footage, but drove the path.
You can see.
But that I agree
What a dick.
That wouldn't necessarily prove anything.
Where those headlights are going. Now the headlights are visible.
Yeah, they got to have a real video, man.
There it is.
Well, that's as close as to a
Ryan.
video as you're gonna get.
Away from being visible on the land over here.
No.
The same moment the lights.
It's got the same band on the bottom. I understand what this is. I know what it is. Near a national park.
Ryan.
I need the real video. There is no. Where's the raw footage? Why are we seeing altered footage? That's all there.
You're totally right. No matter which way it goes, he's going to argue either way. Man, I'm so happy that he at least was able to try to face the glare. Like, I'm interested how this kind of turns out. It's funny that Ryan posted this to his channel and acted like he won this debate or argument. I don't really understand.
There is. I'm not mad or nothing. I just want to see the real.
No, I know.
A screenshot or it didn't happen, dog.
All right. So here's the very dark.
Damn, they made a lot of versions of this, didn't they?
Wow.
That's not it right there. Yeah, there's just. I'm trying to find.
I have
because I know that raw footage is out there. It's just
also,
that nobody
like
pays attention to it.
Obviously, you didn't put the video out of that, but go look at the reflection of the trees on the water. Infrared. If it was nighttime, you're not going to see shadows on the water of the trees. You know?
What do you mean?
If it's night.
Shadows on the water of the trees? You mean shadows of the trees on the water? These arguments are from outer space. I feel like you need an alien. The glare is not qualified for that. I think you need a scientist and an alien to answer some of his questions. Because without those, I guess it's fake. Wow.
Time, all the water is black. Look at the water. You can see the
but like
shadow
I
of the
said,
trees.
so that those cameras can actually catch footage, I'm sure there's an infrared feature. I don't think you're going to get just a black footage.
I have infrared at my house. I can go get it. Infrared's not going to pick up a single shadow of a tree. It's going to be all dark. There are shadows of trees indicating there's light behind the trees making shadows, which would mean it's daytime, which is what it looks like. That's what I do for a living. I do film.
You don't do film for a living. You do like Vine. You do everything. You do Vine videos. You're not a film guy. Come on, Ryan. Can somebody drop some pill emojis in the chat? Stat, please. Let's get mental capacity as dosage, or else I think we're going to go nowhere fast. So pretty much what the glare is saying, that video that was taken, it's probably not taken in all pitch black, or if it was, it literally just got released with like an infrared filter or some black and white filter, so you can at least see what's going on. It's obviously real, just so obviously real. Thank you, Man Cake. We got you, mental capacity. There you go. Open wide. There you go. There you go. Pills are good. There you go.
All right, so here, hold on. Yep, this is as raw footage as that's gonna get. I don't know what you're talking about as far as shadows on the water, dude.
Bro, go to the other one, the other video. This is obviously made black and white. It's obvious.
Well, I mean,
black and white.
Well, of course, but it's not altered to be black and white. It's just how the footage was caught.
But Blair, in the other part, everything's colored, bro. That means it's a color camera.
Because the infrared was not activated because it's daytime. You understand what I'm saying?
It don't matter.
It does though, dude.
You can't overlay. Are you gonna show me the real video or not?
That is the real video.
No, this is a lady scribbling pink circles. This is not the real video.
Sorry, I was muted. Totally muted. I kind of like how the glare is handling this. I think it's really crazy how good Ryan Upchurch has gotten at deflecting and minimizing, saying, oh, this isn't the real video. This is just a video of a girl drawing pink squiggles. But literally, it is the real video. It's just zoomed in, and the girl happens to be drawing pink squiggles. Doesn't mean it's not real. Such a dangerous debater, Ryan. I really do like how the glare is doing it, though. I think he's really chill. I think the glare is being able to be chill. Like, I'd probably be the same way, but eventually I'm going to start making fun of him for sure. Like a lot. I wonder if the glare ended up doing that.
I don't have the original source for the video.
Exactly, Glare. Exactly, bro.
So
for factual things, not something that Deborah on YouTube has. Where's the real video?
But all she did was just circle the spots where she saw the car. That's the only real video that you're going to get as far as the black and white is how it's going to show. There's the only thing you're going to see is the same thing but without someone scribbling on it. You see what I'm saying?
No.
I mean, all right. So we could argue about this all day. So
I film for a living. So go on. Okay.
Why do you think, why are you so hell-bent that this is foul play, that there was foul play involved in Kiely's death?
No, we're talking about the video still.
Well,
we can just throw out the video.
What? He didn't throw out the video. He tried to explain it to you for like 20 minutes, Ryan. This guy's so weird.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Why are you questioning the video? What's the reason for it?
Well, there's clouds not moving in it, obviously.
The reason for the clouds not moving
it's altered.
The reason for the clouds not moving in the video is because, like I said, Gray had he superimposed a daytime still over the actual footage so that you can see the landscape and see where the car was driving and where the water was and see where Kiely was driving the car into the water.
That was such a good explanation. The clouds aren't moving. Well, he put a daytime picture behind the actual video, and that was just a still so you can see. Totally good answer from the glare. Well, I really wonder what Ryan says. Get me the real one. I don't know.
Did he post the original video?
He did, I believe.
All right. Well, let's see it.
Like, yeah, it goes back and forth here. But I don't have
back and forth, Clever.
Hold on.
The real video, if it's raw footage, it can't go back and forth. It's only nighttime, remember?
Okay. So let's just say let's just say the video is fake. Okay. What would be the reason, according to you, why the video is fake?
I don't know. I just know it's not real. It's obviously
but
a real
all
video.
of these things, you at one point said that Kiely wasn't even a real person.
Right.
Okay. Do you still stand by that?
I stand by whatever I've said before.
Okay. But you've said things that contradict one another.
No one's ever told the truth, so it doesn't matter. There's no end game.
Okay, but who lied?
I mean, you're showing me a video that you think is the real video, and you're telling me it's the real video. So right now,
I'm lying.
I mean,
okay.
You just said it was the real video. It's not.
It's impossible to win this argument. Impossible. Ryan's he's just an idiot.
You're still looking for it.
Well, no, I mean, you're right. I have not. I didn't look for the fire video that was originally released in the first place.
Who released it?
I don't know. I think it was actually the whatever national park that was.
That's the point.
The California Foresty website.
I can only answer your questions logically. That's all I know how to do. So I'll answer whatever you got, but I can only give a logical answer.
He said that Kiely wasn't real. That's highly illogical.
Well, that's what I'm asking you is you've had all these different theories. Like, what is your point of even talking about the Kiely Rodni case? What are you after?
I just feel like it.
You feel like so you just feel like talking about it?
Yes.
And that's it? You don't. Okay.
That's weird. That's weird. A little bit of honesty. He just feels like it. Okay.
So there's you don't actually have any sound theories or anything of that nature?
Nope. Just feel like looking at stuff.
Okay. So basically have no basis for anything that you've been saying all this time.
If that's your opinion.
Okay. So do you think that it was ethical or decent of you in any way, shape, or form to accuse innocent people of conspiring to commit a murder? Such as Ikadmel, such as Zanime, such as this Ronnie dude. And I wouldn't call Ronnie innocent, but innocent of that, yeah.
Well, no one's took me to court, so.
That wasn't the question, if you think it's ethical or right or okay. Just answering, no one's taken me to court, I haven't gotten in trouble, sue me. Typical response from crazy-ass people who know they're wrong.
Well, I mean, maybe they just don't want to, but don't you think that they deserve an apology?
I'm not apologizing to anyone. The case is open. What do you mean?
Okay, but so what's you're still standing by that you just falsely accused random people of committing a horrible crime. You don't think that even though the family accepts this to be an accident and all of her loved ones consider this to be an accident, that's doing some injustice to them, to Kiely's family?
I think the case is open. That's what I think.
Again, didn't answer the question at all. Just answered by saying, well, the case is open. So he hasn't been sued and the case is open. I guess that's all that matters to him.
Well, I mean, okay, so but what does that have to do with what I mean? Having no basis for accusing random people who are just YouTubers for committing a horrible crime that there's no evidence even took place.
If there's no evidence, how can you know who's not guilty?
So that's what we do, is we just assume people are guilty just with no. See, this is the thing, Ryan, is the reason why I've always talked about you since you've started doing this is because
Numbers.
No, not numbers. There's always somebody to talk about.
Okay.
Just because you have 3 million subscribers, that means dick to me, other than the
I
fact
do?
that, yeah.
Oh,
Other
no.
than the fact that you use your platform irresponsibly. People listen to you.
Your
People
opinion.
with
You can
with
have an
no
opinion. It's
with
cool.
no sense of thinking for themselves. They listen to you. And those people can be irrational, and then they end up harassing innocent people. You don't see that as being irresponsible on your end?
Guys, I've never seen a creator on creator kind of conflict conversation or debate or whatever go this well. I think I'm super impressed by how the Glare handled this. Super impressed by it. And so that another, it's just like the thief saying I didn't kill anyone. And Joni, you're so right. You can't win an argument with a narcissist. They find a way. Blame, deflect, minimize, rationalize, irrational, gaslight, all kinds of crazy stuff. They just have it right there, ready to use it.
Where'd they do this at?
No, I'm saying
real
that
life?
it's very possible that they can.
Well, it's possible
That they would.
that the moon could hit us, but it's not hitting us.
So you don't feel you don't feel any responsibility to use your channel in a more responsible fashion.
For what aspect? I mean,
To lead your creek squad, as you put it, to be more responsible and to not throw insane accusations at people.
Like what? Like what?
Like the accusations that you threw at Zanime and the accusations that you threw at Ikadmel.
The case is open. I don't know what you want me to say.
But what led you to believe that? Because a lot of cases are open, but it doesn't make it okay to just throw wild accusations at innocent people with no evidence.
How do you know they're innocent? The case is open.
Well, how do you know they're guilty?
You don't. You just have to go with what you're looking at.
So he admits he doesn't know they're guilty. At least that's okay. His face is turning a little bit pink there, if you can't tell.
Okay, so let me explain it to you like this, because you're just a drop in the bucket of people that I talk about that do what you're doing. It's not because you're special. Okay.
Oh, I don't know who you
I'm
talk about.
going to be very, very clear about
good.
this.
You're good.
I would rather be wrong about someone's innocence than be wrong about their guilt. Because you're not doing any harm by presuming someone's innocence. That's why we have the innocent until proven guilty reasoning in our justice system. Do you understand that? There's a reason behind it.
Are they in jail?
Who's in as who in jail?
Anyone for this case? No. So yeah, you're right. They are innocent.
No, nobody's in jail. Nobody's in jail because there's no evidence that a crime even took place. That's why. And that's why nobody but you.
That's your opinion. Okay.
That's why nobody but you and Jared are still making videos about it.
You're making videos right now.
Ooh, he said Jared.
About people like you and Jared.
Ooh.
And Bullhorn Betty.
Ooh.
And
I don't know
Molly Golightly.
Damn.
And yeah, just
this is probably about the time where I would have turned it up just a little bit too. It's kind of hard to stay so calm and collective. Like, I don't know. It's something I really pride myself on when I talk to people or people of different opinions. Like, the glare is kicking ass right now. Probably going to turn it up. Comparing him to Molly Golightly and Bullhorn Betty, and oh, that was good. That was fire.
So you're making videos about a lot of people. Okay, I got you.
Right.
Can we get back to the fire tower video? You got to find that first before we can go any further.
The fire tower video is irrelevant in what we're talking about here.
No, it's what you started talking about. But you still haven't found it. You got to find it first. Like,
you brought it up, and I just tried to indulge you. But you're avoiding the issue. The issue is that you're accusing innocent people of a crime that never even took place.
Okay.
And you're just avoiding it.
Ask a question.
I already asked you the questions that I was going to ask you.
I answered them. Do you have any more?
And earlier in the stream, I'm really glad that we finally got to talk and I got to address you directly, because I have absolutely no intention. As long as you continue to talk about the Kiely Rodni case, you won't ever have my attention on that any longer. Because as far as I'm concerned, it is a done deal. It is a absolutely done deal. Nobody is talking about this case except you.
To you. The open case is done to you. Okay. You're a great investigator.
I don't claim to be an investigator, and I don't throw out irresponsible theories. I only speculate based on the facts that have been made public and verified by law enforcement. That's all I ever speculate on. You, however, have done the opposite.
Wrong.
This entire time.
Wrong.
No?
You go about law enforcement, right?
Mm-hmm.
The case is open.
Okay, but where's the evidence?
That it's open?
No, where's the evidence that a crime took place?
Oh, no. We're going by law enforcement. It's open.
Okay.
So you can't say it's closed. You go by law enforcement.
Let's talk about what law enforcement has released to the public. Law enforcement has released to the public that Kiely was intoxicated. It's been proven that by everybody except AWP, because AWP are just grifters, and you even agreed on that.
Bam.
They were just somebody who tragedy pimp, somebody who decided to create a video that is going to make a situation seem more dramatic than it actually is, in order to make more money off the videos.
What about the cops saying that the case is open?
You keep saying that, but
it's
what I'm talking about. Okay, but what about the cops saying that there's no evidence that a crime took place?
Where is that?
Everywhere by law enforcement statements, and more importantly, the family of Kiely. I don't really understand. Man, I'm going to fast forward it till right before he gets off, and then we're going to get out of here in a minute.
Tower video that you said you could show me. You didn't.
No.
It's open.
It's ruled accidental. Where? Okay, show me where they said it was open. Besides your weird followers. Show me where it says it's open. I'll give you the opportunity.
Don't get so angry, dude. Don't get so
I'm not angry at all. I'm not angry at all.
Yeah, it's not going to work either. Calling him angry and walking it back. He asked you, where does it say that the case is open? Where are you getting that from?
You first, okay, back up, calm down. Okay, everything's cool.
I know.
I need the fire tower video that you said you could show me. You didn't show me.
No. You just stated that it's open, that it's still an open case. Show me where it says that. Why do I have to be the one presenting evidence to you? You're the one with the accusations that it's foul play.
You don't have to get so angry that you can't find what you want to find, bro.
I'm not angry at all. I'm just putting you in a position that you can't weasel out of. So, since you're saying that it's still an open investigation, show me the evidence that it says it's an open investigation.
He's screwed.
Either it's open in the beginning or it gets closed.
Man, can't show any proof. Just like he's begging for the proof, he can't show it himself.
Can't show me
it's ruled accidental. I just read you an article where it says it's closed.
That doesn't mean an investigation is closed.
Or you could just call up the sheriff's department and ask them.
I'm a fucking outlaw, dude. I don't call cops.
You're an outlaw. Okay.
Oh man, these guys.
Silly little goose.
No matter what, these guys are kind of cute together. No matter what way you cut it.
You did. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh. Ooh, what was that on his phone for real?
Exactly how I expected it to go. But I was hoping to be proven wrong, people. I was hoping to be proven wrong. So
that was a good video. I like that.
Leslie Kohler, thank you so much. I think we got a super chat. Go tell.
That was pretty cool too. The glare. He didn't like pull up. He kept it between. He kept the conversation between him and Ryan, and he tried to. He didn't seem mad at all. He never lost composure. He didn't even pull up the super chats and the chats in the comments that could have helped him fight Ryan off. He did a very, very good interview. I like that. Crazy. Bro, listen, look up Neil Louis Boer. He was last seen in my city, Akron, in 2006, jumping off a bridge onto a train and was never seen again. Dude, I think that's my next door neighbor here in Peru, actually. I think I seen him. No, I'm just kidding. That sounds crazy. But all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. That was pretty interesting, I guess. Tomorrow will be more interesting. Nothing really happened today at the Keg and Klein pretrial, but didn't have a lot of time to plan anything today, so I just came on to talk about this. Yep, done deal, obviously. Oh yeah, I don't usually share these. Give me a minute. Okay. The daily reflection for today. Recovery, unity, service. Carrying the message is the basic service that the fellowship gives. This is our principal aim and the main reason for our existence. I thank God for those who came before me, those who told me not to forget the three legacies: recovery, unity, service. In my home group, the three legacies were described on a sign which read, "You take a three-legged stool, try to balance it on only one leg or two. Our three legacies must be kept intact. In recovery, we get sober together. In unity, we work together for the good of our steps. And through service, we give away freely what has been so freely given to us. One of the chief gifts of my life has been to know that I will have no message to give unless I recover in unity with the peeps." Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. That was pretty fun. Let's see.
After this, I gotta go straight to Rod Run. Church. I ain't going bad. I don't have an expiration date. My flow is always fire, like it's coming from a shiner state. I always come correct, like I got the highest law degree. Johnny Cochran with the talking. If I lose my voice, then let it be. 'Cause I could be a mute, and you still gon' hear me yelling. Some homies at my house registered as a felon. I'm the garbage pail kid eating rotten watermelon. Spitting lethal seeds so all my minions have a chance to plant them. I don't even get mad when these rappers jock me though. Click like on that shit, comment on that bitch like Nito. I be eating haters like I'm high and all I got are Cheetos. I'm an outdoors man, put my mic in my gazebo. Bitch, I'm country fried chicken Willie, won't burn in any skillet. You can nuke me in the face and I wouldn't feel it. Body parts all billet, your mama's mama probably feel it. Bass so hard, send me back to the 50. So I pulled up to a burger joint and talked to all the classy chicks. I told them I go hard like a guy with a futuristic dick. Money longer than your skirt, hanging at your ankles. I'm Danny Zuko, revving engines at the Pink Ladies. Dapper Dan man, old brother, where the art at? About to go nuts like a monocle and a top hat. Everybody want the beef, but can I find the IO? I grew up on the goats, I'll be around for a while. My niche is I ain't got a niche, I barely have a style. But what I watched 1,000 times is the movie 8 Mile. I don't Elmer Fudd around, I was raised up on the rabbit. That's why I'm digging these graves, I mean holes, dag nabbit. So run it, chase me till your lungs collapse. 'Cause I be casting spells to make you have a massive ass attacking, hacking black up out the back. Go spit that shit out on the ground, you looking for a water fountain, Mr. Thirsty for that clout. Leave you parched under a pear tree, barely surviving in the mouth heat. I'ma serve my haters burning like a rum buffalo wild wings. What would you like to drink? A tall boy, a warm horse piss? You want teriyaki with a side dish of nash? Check, please. Yeah, they wanna sue me, do me, ruin what the fuck I'm doing. But you're messing with psychosis, use dance a tool to go do it. So if you're speaking to me, sound fluent and not fucking stupid. I'm the shit your diaper poopy. Yeah, these people think they hard and sharp when really they just sharded. Brown marking whitey tighties, don't blame it all on the chronic. I'm a poo on these bitches, ain't talking Christopher Robin. Some of these dudes about their noodle, don't make me steal your shrimp ramen. Give me that ball.